Hey everyone, welcome Multiverse. Today, we're gonna talk about Hulk. Let's start video. The evolution of Hulk movies. 1977 to 2025. The Incredible Hulk, 1977, was a made-for-TV movie that served as the pilot for the classic Incredible Hulk TV series. The story follows Dr. David Banner Bill Bixby, a scientist researching the hidden strength humans display in moments of extreme stress. After failing to understand why some people can access this strength, David experiments on himself with a massive dose of gamma radiation. The experiment works, but with a terrible side effect. Whenever he becomes angry or stressed, he transforms into a giant, green-skinned creature, the Hulk, Lou Ferrigno. Now, David must hide his identity, search for a cure, and avoid investigative reporter Jack McGee, who believes the Hulk is dangerous. The 1977 Incredible Hulk TV pilot movie was a hit on television. The Incredible Hulk Returns 1988 was a made-for-TV movie and the first reunion project after the Incredible Hulk TV series ended in 1982. In this story, Dr. David Banner Bill Bixby has finally created a device that might cure him of his Hulk transformations. He's also living a peaceful life and working with a new colleague, Donald Blake, Steve Levitt, a young doctor. Blake reveals to Banner that he can summon the Norse god, Thor, Eric Allen Kramer, with a mystical hammer, but Thor is brash and reckless. Things take a turn when Banner's lab is attacked by criminals who want his gamma device. Banner is forced to transform into the Hulk Lou Ferrigno once again, teaming up with Thor to stop the villains. The Incredible Hulk Returns was a moderate TV hit.
This'll do.
The Trial of the Incredible Hulk, 1989, was the second reunion TV movie after the original Incredible Hulk series. In this story, Dr. David Banner Bill Bixby, still on the run and trying to keep a low profile, gets caught in the middle of a crime on a subway. When he transforms into the Hulk, Lou Ferrigno, to protect a woman from thugs, he's later wrongfully accused of attacking her. In prison, Banner meets blind lawyer Matt Murdock Rex Smith, who is secretly the vigilante Daredevil. Murdock believes in Banner's innocence and reveals that powerful crime lord Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin, John Rhys Davies, is behind the setup. Banner and Daredevil join forces to take down Fisk's criminal empire, with the Hulk smashing through the Kingpin's operations in the final act. The Trial of the Incredible Hulk was a TV ratings hit for NBC. The Death of the Incredible Hulk 1990 was the third and final reunion TV movie, marking the end of Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno's Hulk saga. Dr. David Banner Bill Bixby, still searching for a cure to his gamma condition, is working undercover as a lab janitor for a scientist who is close to finding a way to reverse his transformations. Banner becomes involved with a beautiful spy named Jasmine, who is being forced to work for a group of terrorists. As Banner helps her escape their control, he's drawn into a dangerous mission to stop the criminals. In the final confrontation, Hulk boards a plane to save Jasmine, fights off the terrorists, and sustains fatal injuries. Transforming back into David Banner, he dies peacefully, finally free from his curse. The Death of the Incredible Hulk was a ratings success on TV, but bittersweet for fans. Hulk 2003, directed by Ang Lee, is a darker and more psychological take on the character. Bruce Banner. Eric Bana is a brilliant scientist working on gamma radiation experiments. After an accident in the lab, Bruce is exposed to a massive dose of gamma rays, which triggers a transformation into a giant green creature whenever he experiences extreme anger or stress. As Bruce struggles to control his new identity, he reconnects with his former love, Betty Ross, Jennifer Connelly, whose father, General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, Sam Elliott, sees Hulk as a dangerous threat. Meanwhile, Bruce's estranged father, David Banner, Nick Nolte, reappears, revealing a dark past of genetic experimentation on his own son. Bruce must confront his father, military forces, and the monster within himself in an emotional and destructive final battle. Hulk 2003 was considered a box office disappointment, despite earning money.
I've located them on radar. Pear Lake.
Call up the task force.
The Incredible Hulk 2008, directed by Louis Leterrier, is part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe (MCU) and reboots the character after the 2003 film. Bruce Banner. Edward Norton is hiding in Brazil, searching for a cure for the gamma radiation accident that turns him into the Hulk whenever he gets angry. He communicates secretly with a scientist known as Mr. Blue to find a way to reverse the transformation. When the US military, led by General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, William Hurt, discovers his location, Bruce is forced to flee. Ross recruits soldier Emil Blonsky, Tim Roth, who undergoes his own enhancement process, eventually transforming into the monstrous abomination. With help from Betty Ross, Liv Tyler, Bruce returns to New York to stop Blonsky's rampage, leading to a brutal Hulk vs. Abomination showdown. The Incredible Hulk was a moderate box office success but considered one of the lower-grossing MCU films. The Avengers 2012, directed by Joss Whedon, is the first big crossover event in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Bruce Banner, now played by Mark Ruffalo, is living in hiding in India, helping the sick while trying to control his transformations. Into the Hulk, S.H.I.E.L.D. director Nick Fury recruits him to help locate the Tesseract, a powerful energy source stolen by Loki. Tom Hiddleston. Bruce works alongside Tony Stark, Iron Man, Steve Rogers, Captain America, Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow, Clint Barton, Hawkeye, and later Thor 2, stop Loki's alien army.
And Hulk. Smash.
The Chitauri from invading Earth. At first, the team struggles with trust and ego clashes. Hulk's most memorable moment comes during the Battle of New York, where Banner willingly transforms to smash Chitauri forces, famously saying, "That's my secret, Cap. I'm always angry." He also hilariously smashes Loki, calling him a puny god. The Avengers was a massive blockbuster hit and one of the most successful superhero films ever.
I'm always angry.
In Avengers Age of Ultron 2015, directed by Joss Whedon, the Hulk, Mark Ruffalo, plays a major role in both the action and emotional arcs. The Avengers raid a Hydra base to retrieve Loki's scepter. Bruce Banner and Tony Stark then use the scepter's AI to create Ultron, an artificial intelligence meant to protect Earth. But Ultron becomes hostile, deciding humanity must be destroyed to save the planet. Hulk is shown to have a growing bond with Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow, who helps calm him after battles using a lullaby. However, during a mission in Wakanda, Scarlet Witch manipulates his mind, making him lose control and rampage through a city, Iron Man is forced to stop him using the Hulkbuster armor in one of the film's most iconic fights. In the final battle in Sokovia, Hulk helps the Avengers defeat Ultron's army of robots. But after the fight, he chooses to leave Earth in the Quinjet, fearing that his presence puts innocent lives at risk. Setting up his next appearance in Thor Ragnarok 2017.
All right, everybody, stand down.
Thor Ragnarok 2017. After disappearing in Avengers: Age of Ultron 2015. Hulk is revealed to have crash-landed on the planet Sakaar, where he's been stuck in Hulk form for 2 years. He becomes the Grandmaster's champion gladiator, loved by the crowd and living like a celebrity. When Thor arrives on Sakaar, he's shocked to find Hulk there. The two fight in the arena in an epic battle, but eventually team up. Banner later regains control, although he's reluctant to turn into Hulk again, because he fears losing his human side permanently. In the final battle on Asgard against Hela, Banner chooses to transform into Hulk to help fight the giant wolf Fenris and the undead army. Embracing his role as a hero once again.
I'll stop you, moron!
Avengers: Infinity War 2018. The movie begins with Hulk fighting Thanos aboard the Asgardian refugee ship. Despite his strength, Hulk is brutally defeated. His first real loss, Heimdall uses the Bifrost to send Hulk back to Earth, where he transforms into Bruce Banner in Doctor Strange's sanctum. Throughout the movie, Banner struggles to turn back into Hulk. It's hinted that Hulk refuses to come out, possibly due to fear or pride after losing to Thanos. Banner still fights by wearing Tony Stark's Hulkbuster armor during the Battle of Wakanda. In the climax, Hulk never reappears, leaving Banner frustrated and concerned about their future. Avengers Endgame 2019. After the events of Infinity War, Bruce Banner spends 5 years merging his intellect with Hulk's strength, becoming Smart Hulk, or Professor Hulk. Now calm, articulate, and strong, he helps the Avengers time travel to collect the Infinity Stones. In 2012's New York, Smart Hulk pretends to smash things for disguise but works mostly on science tasks. Later, he wields Tony's nano gauntlet to reverse Thanos' snap, surviving the immense gamma radiation, but injuring his arm permanently. Hulk fights in the final battle against Thanos' army and helps evacuate civilians. By the end, he attends Tony Stark's funeral. Still in his Smart Hulk form, She-Hulk, Attorney at Law 2022, Bruce Banner appears in a supporting role in the Disney Plus series. While traveling with his cousin Jennifer Walters, their car crashes after being hit by a Sakaran spaceship. Bruce's blood mixes with Jennifer's, turning her into She. Bruce takes her to his beach lab in Mexico, helping her train to control her powers. Unlike him, Jen can quickly transform and control her Hulk form without rage issues. Bruce warns her about the responsibility of being a Hulk, but she chooses to return to her law career. Later, Hulk departs Earth aboard the Sakaran ship, later returning with his son Scar in the finale. Subscribe. Next Evolution comments. Watch video.